This is Tim Kirshner from the Breeders' Fall Classic. Today is February 2nd, 2001 5. I got a short video update for you because I seem to have a little bit of trouble posting my videos on Wincom because they're too long. And it times out and I will have typed for nothing. So in any event, I'm going to do a short video update. Some of you are aware, hopefully all of you, we have switched the date to where we are now taking birds February 15th. The reason we're doing that is we do have people that breed early, and also there's a possible quarantine that's going to occur in the Pacific Northwest. We have a lot of flyers out there, and I want to make sure they're able to get their birds here. We will take birds until May the 15th, and after May the 15th, we will replace birds till June the 1st. That's a change from last year. The hotter it is, the more trouble we have with the younger ones. That seems to be, that's when all the trouble starts. So I'm going to push it up a little bit, okay? I think as of to date, we have about 146, 150 breeders that are going to be sending birds. Should have a good number of birds here. If you signed up and you're not able to send, please email me so we can let somebody in that's on the waiting list. Okay. I've got a couple of observations, and they're this. The birds that are sent earlier seem to do better. Okay, I'm talking the February, March, April birds. The May birds do fine, and if you can't get them till here, it's not an issue. But I have noticed that once it starts getting hot and humid down here, those younger ones seem to have a little bit more difficulty. If you remember last year, we had a little outbreak where we lost about 28 birds, and all of those birds were in the last shipment. So if it's possible, get them here, as soon as you can. The other thing I would tell you to do is this. At 28 days of age, I would shoot those birds for PMV. At 38 days, 38 to 40 days old, ship those birds to me, okay? You send those little 25, 26, 28-year-old babies down here, they can't even fly up into the aviary. Give your birds a little more time to get their immune system in working order. Okay, I think we will do better with the sickness. All right, there's a couple super viruses out there. You got adeno, and you got circoviruses, and there's probably some viruses that hadn't even really been identified. And they're present, and there's no way you can take birds from all over the United States, Hawaii, and Puerto Rico and not get a tremendous blend of bacteria, virus, whatever. So, all we can do with that is we use the perfect products. Wim Peters, the vet in South Africa, recently had an article where he said that he gave his birds acid packs 365 days out of the year. The perfect water that we use, the number one ingredient in that product is a 4-way acid pack. Okay? Really all we're trying to do is keep the pH low so we can keep the bacteria from taking over the gut and getting into all types of problems. There are no antivirals, in my opinion. Okay? There's a lot of products being touted as that. That's fine, but if there were antivirals, none of us would have a cold, all right? And a perfect example is the flu shot this year. They gave the flu shot, the strain mutated. Guess what? Everybody got the flu. And all I'm trying to indicate to you is make sure your birds are as healthy as possible, okay? Keep an eye on them, watch them, let them develop their immune systems a little better, and then go ahead and send them down. The race schedule will be a 100-mile activation race. 150-mile race, 200-mile race, and 300-mile race. I have kept the schedule as it was last year because I like the 100-mile jump between the 2 and the 300-mile race. Okay? I would be remiss if I did not say that our prayers and thoughts go out to the family of Dan Welch of the Shasta. As most of you know, he's passed away. And once again, our thoughts are with his wife and his family. It's a very sad and unexpected event. So keep him in your thoughts. If you have any questions, the best way to get a hold of me is to email me. And I know that irritates some of you, but you know what? When I go out in the loft, I don't even take the phone with me because the phone rings constantly. That's fine. I love you guys. Y'all are entertaining. You're fun. You're knowledgeable. But I can't get anything done if I'm on the phone all day. All right? So if you got an issue or a problem, just email me. And you can call me. And, if I get in at night, I'll call you back if I'm not exhausted and sound asleep on the couch. Okay? But I get a lot of traffic, communication traffic on this race, and that's fine. That's what I want. It's open. It's an honest race. Everyone is always welcome here. And we've got some things that we're going to do for our basketing and races. They're a little bit different. We're going to contract with somebody that doesn't have any interest in the race, doesn't know anything about the race, that is a pigeon guy that will come down here and certify every bird in the clock, and he will also go with the truck to the release point. All right? A little bit different than what a lot of people are doing, but that's just the way I want to do it. Okay? As I told you, everyone, you're more than welcome here at any point in time. You don't need an appointment, just come. It doesn't matter to me one way or the other. And some of you have done that, and it's fine. It's good to see you. You got to remember, I live here by myself with my 2 dogs. So anytime I see a human, and especially if it's a pigeon guy, I'm the happiest man on the planet. All right? Once again, I want to thank you for flying the race. If you have any questions, make sure you get a hold of me. And starting February 15th, we'll be taking birds. And good luck to everybody. And once again, thanks for flying the race.